Welcome back to the latest edition of Cyber Spies. This week, we'll take a look at different types of insider threats, from whaling fishing on to foreign adversaries planting spies within a company to steal highly valuable intellectual property. And helping to break it all down for us will be cyber expert Dr. Richard Ford. First, let's consider some recent cases in the news. There's the GE engineer that used steganography to get secrets out, and there was the engineer at Coke that exposed 8,000 employees' information. And let's not forget the epic Tesla disgruntled employee who not only stole files but set the office on fire. But what about other types of corporate espionage threats? Take a look at this photo. Looks like a great Instagram moment, doesn't it? To an attacker, it's an opening for whaling fishing an executive through social engineering. And here's a reenactment of the GE theft where the engineer sent an innocent-looking photo to themselves, such as this person is doing now. And what does this scene look like to you? Just a person working in a conference room? Think again. This could be an attacker that walked into your office right off the street and tapped into your company network. Just because they don't look out of place doesn't mean they belong there. Now let's speak with Dr. Richard Ford to learn more.
Hi, my name is Dr. Richard Ford, and I'm the Chief Scientist at ForcePoint. That's a fun job. It's about as much fun as it sounds, actually, because in that role, what I do is I look at what's sort of over the next horizon. We're looking a little bit further out ahead of our engineering roadmaps, trying to figure out where we're going to be in the next few years, figuring out where the attackers are going, and make certain that we can stop them before they get there.
Now, looking in the future, it seems like threats are getting, much more interesting and audacious. Like, what haven't we seen yet? I mean, if we look ahead in the next, 5 years, even 2 years, like, what haven't we seen yet that's just right around the horizon and it looks at, espionage or corporate espionage tactics?
So, attackers will change their MO when their existing MO becomes untenable. Right now, especially when it comes to corporate espionage, it's like shooting fish in a barrel. So in fact, we're not going to see a whole bunch of different approaches because the current approaches work so jolly well. I think at the very high end, we'll see attackers making more use of machine learning and AI. We're already seeing that. I think we'll probably see, some big grand slam sort of breaches over the next couple of years, but that could be done using some very simple techniques. It's difficult to predict the future, and I always want to be careful because there are certain things that attackers could do that would cause me a little bit more pain in my day job. But I think the right answer is really that we won't expect a big shift in attacker techniques until the current techniques fail to work. We're seeing an increase in business email compromise. We're seeing an increase in sort of very targeted, please pay this invoice kind of scams. I think your cell phone's going to be unusable sometime in the next year. It's already got to the point where you just don't pick up. You wait and see if the voicemail was interesting. But I don't see a sort of fundamental shift anytime soon because right now those things are still making money, and for as long as they're making money, the attacker is going to keep going to the same watering hole.
And that's this week's show, folks. Thanks for tuning in to Cyber Spies, the only place you get an insider's look at insider threat. Big thanks to Dr. Richard Ford for sharing his insights as well. To watch our extended interview, log into your Cyber Spies member account on our website at www.cyberspies.net.